Hello there you guys, welcome to one of my videos. This is your Manchester United Aston Villa preview. It's on Friday, which is New Year's Day, and it is at 8 o'clock kickoff at Old Trafford. So yeah, it's our first game of 2021. Now, Aston Villa's last win against us was back in 2009. It was a goal from Hall. So it's around 11 years ago now. Villa have been in a good vein of form recently. They are unbeaten in their last 5 matches. I think they are sitting 5th in the Premier League. The game at Old Trafford last season was 2-2, but we beat them at Villa Park 3-0. Villa recently drew with Chelsea 1-1. They've won at Arsenal this season, beating them 3-0. They battered Liverpool 7-2. I think they've won away at Leicester as well, of Aston Villa. Dean Smith is their current manager. Now, Villa have got some good players. Obviously, their best player is Jack Grealish. Don't forget, Jack Grealish has been relentlessly linked with a move to Manchester United. And I heard now that Jack Grealish wants to make a move to Manchester United. I think it did recently say that Villa value him at around £100 million, reflecting on his good performances. We was in for Jack Grealish during the summer, but Villa said that they wanted £80 million and their valuation put us off. And we obviously had concerns where he would fit in the team. Now, it did say not so long ago that Villa are expecting bids from us and City in January. It also mentioned that Liverpool were interested in him. He said they could see him as a potential replacement for Salah because reportedly Salah is unhappy at Liverpool. A lot of the time now, Grealish does play on that left-hand side. Back in September, he signed a 5-year contract with Villa, and not so long ago he got banned by driving. He got banned from driving, sorry. So yeah, Grealish will be in contention to play in this one, so it is him against Bruno Fernandes. Villa have also got that Anwar Al-Ghazi. He's one of their key players as well. They've got Wesley. They've obviously got Ross Barkley. They got him on loan earlier on this year. He's been out with injury recently. But I think he will be available for this game. Trezeguet. I don't think he's going to be available for this game because he's out with injury. Ollie Watkins. He's made a fantastic impact at Aston Villa. They got him earlier on this year. Tyrone Mings, he's one of their key players. I think he's recently been suspended. They've got that Bertrand Traore. They got him in earlier on this year. They've got that Martinez, who they got from Arsenal. They got him in earlier on this year. And they've got Matty Cash, who they brought in earlier on this year. So yeah, Villa have got some good players that we need to be aware of. Now, we're coming into this game on the back of a 1-0 win against Wolves. Obviously, it was a late goal from Marcus Rashford. The goal was very fortuitous because it came off Romain Saiz. Bruno Fernandes got the assist, but Bruno Fernandes threaded a good long ball through, building up to the goal. That's 51 goals now for Marcus Rashford in his career. It certainly weren't the best of performances against Wolves, but the winners put us up to second in the Premier League, and we are just 2 points now behind Liverpool as it stands with a game in hand. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer says we're not in the title race yet. But he says we are in the title race if we are challenging at the top come March. Now, if we do win the Premier League, it will be our first Premier League since 2013, and it will be our 21st title in total. If we do beat Aston Villa, it will be our 4th win at Old Trafford in the Premier League this season. Because so far, we've won 3 games at Old Trafford in the Premier League. Obviously, beaten Wolves recently 1-0. Thumped Leeds 6-2. Best game we've enjoyed this season. And we beat West Brom 1-0. You can say we was very fortunate to win that. And we will also extend our unbeaten run in the Premier League to 10, because I think we are unbeaten in our last 9 league games. I think in this game against Aston Villa, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will make some changes. He actually did make 6 changes in the game against Wolves from the 2-2 draw with Leicester. And on my next video, I will be giving you my starting 11 prediction for this game against Villa. But I think Martial could start this game against Villa. Martial didn't start against Wolves. Edinson Cavani started. But Martial did come on in the game. Fred, I think he could also start this game against Villa because he didn't play any part against Wolves. McTominay could also start. He didn't start against Wolves, but he did come on right at the end. Donny van der Beek, I'm very sceptical that he'll start. Donny van der Beek seldom starts in the Premier League. He's only started 2 league games for the club so far. I think Bay will probably keep his place at centre-half. Bay has made a fantastic impact since he started playing again, and I prefer Bay over Lindelof. Will Lindelof be available for this game? He is out with injury at the moment. Don't forget Lindelof came off injured in our 2-2 draw with Leicester, and in that game he was starting at right back. I think Luke Shaw could start this game against Aston Villa. Luke Shaw didn't start against Wolves. It was Alex Telles that started. Obviously, Alex Telles, though, did go off with injury. I don't know how severe his injury is. We'll know more when, obviously, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer does his press conference. After Aston Villa, we have got Manchester City in the Carabao Cup semi-final. That's a big game for Manchester United. I'm hopeful that game can go ahead. Now, we did play Manchester City in the EFL Cup semi-final last season. We obviously went out 3-2 on aggregate because we lost the first match 3-1 at Old Trafford. but we're beating them 1-0 at the Etihad in the second match, if you do remember rightly. And we've already played City once this season. We drew with them 0-0. And that was a very, very poor game. It really, really lacked quality. And most of the chances in that game were half chances, if you do remember rightly. I think the best chance that game was from Riyad Mahrez. I think that was the only clear-cut chance. But we played City, was it 4 times last season? We're beating them 3 times out of the 4 times we played them. We obviously beat them twice in the league. And like I mentioned, we're beating them in the second leg of the semi-finals of the EFL Cup. Now, quite a few City players have got COVID, like I've already gone through with you. You know, City haven't been as consistent this season as I expected them to be honest with you. They have got one of the best managers in the world, though, through Pep Guardiola. Guardiola's been City manager now for quite a few years. He's been there since 2016, and obviously Guardiola's won 2 Premier Leagues at City. He's won the FA Cup with them, he's won a few League Cups with them, he's won the Charity Shield with them. A few years ago, City won the domestic treble, so they replicated what we did back in 1999. And a few seasons ago, they finished on 100 points. Became the first team to do that in the Premier League. Earlier on the season, Pep Guardiola signed a 2-year contract with Man City. And he spent over £1 billion in his managerial career, but the vast majority of that has been spent on that Manchester City team. Pep Guardiola, before he was at City, he was at Barcelona, wasn't he? He won the Champions League with Barcelona, and before then he was at Bayern Munich, and he also nearly won the Champions League at Munich, but didn't. Pep Guardiola's priority at City is to win the Champions League, because Man City have not won the Champions League. Before City had Guardiola, they had Pellegrini, they won the title under him. They had Roberto Mancini before, they won the title under him, and when they won it under him, that was their first title in 44 years. And City have got some good players, you know, they've got the likes of Gabriel Jesus, they've got Sergio Aguero, they've got Raheem Sterling, they've got Bernardo Silva, they've got Riyad Mahrez, you know, they've got Ferran Torres, they got him during the summer, was it? You know, they've got Kevin De Bruyne, you know, he's regarded as one of the best midfielders in the league. They've also got Ilkay Gundogan. I think they've got a very good right back in Kyle Walker. I think didn't they get him in a deal worth £50 million quite a few years ago now. You know, they've got Nathan Ake, who's one of their centre-halves. They got him during the summer. They've got that Ruben Diaz as well. Chantello, or you pronounce his name, was one of their players. They've got Benjamin Mendy, but Benjamin Mendy's injury prone. City have let a few players go, haven't they? They let Vincent Kompany go a few years ago. He went to become player manager at Anderlecht. They let David Silva go. He went to Real Sociedad during the summer, didn't he? And Otamendi also left them. And Solskjaer did say after our 2-0 win against Everton in the Carabao Cup that if we do get to the EFL Cup final, we can make a statement. After City, it's Watford in the FA Cup. We should be winning that one. Then after that, it's Liverpool away. I think it's been confirmed that that will be played behind closed doors. That's a huge, huge game against Liverpool on the 17th of January. But anyway, I want to delve into some transfer news. So I just want to give you some news on Max Aarons. So according to the Daily Mail and the Express, Manchester United are interested in Max Aarons. He's a right back and he plays for Norwich. And it says we could get him for around £20 million, which is a reasonable fee, but we may have to wait until the summer. Now, Tottenham and Barcelona have been credited with an interest before. I think also Arsenal have been in for him a few times. Now, Fabrizio Romano, who's very reliable, he's provided us with an update on Max Aarons, and he said that there's been no official bid from us. Nothing's advanced, and he mentioned that he is not close to joining, but he mentioned that we have been in for him for quite a while. I think Max Aarons is only the age of 20. He has got a contract with Norwich until 2024, being to sign a 5-year deal back in July 2019. I think he's played around 99 times for Norwich. We've also been looking at Kieran Trippier as well from Atletico Madrid, but Kieran Trippier's banned until March. But yeah, Max Aarons has obviously gained experience. He's, been in Norwich's senior squad now for a couple of years. I think he broke into their senior squad in 2018. Before he was at Norwich, he was at Luton Town. That's where he began his career. Do you think Man United really need a right back? Obviously, we've got Wan-Bissaka, who's our first choice right back. But like I've said to you, our element of concern about Wan-Bissaka is his lack of attacking intent and his distribution. This is his second season at Man United. He's enjoyed good games this season. We got him in a deal worth, £50 million from Palace in the summer of 2019, Wan-Bissaka. Obviously, Fossa Mensah, he's an option at right back for us. You've got Williams that can play as a right back. You've even got Tuan Zebe that can be put at right back, even though that's not his predominant position. Now, obviously, you already know the news on Moises Caicedo. You know the news on Jadon Sancho. We've already revealed our plans for the January transfer window. And we could be having a busy January transfer window. But I'm hopeful that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer gets the backing that he deserves next year. Because during the summer transfer window, he wasn't backed enough by the board. And quite a few times during the summer transfer window, he showed his frustration towards the board. But as you all know, Woodward's come out several times to support Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Despite us having a poor start to the season and despite us getting knocked out of the Champions League. The board's been one of the biggest problems at the club for several years. I've already given you the reasons. Woodward's been here now a long time. He's been here a good 8 years or so. The Glazers, they've been at the football club since 2005. So they've been with us a good 15 years or so now. The January transfer window is going to be Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's 5th transfer window as Man United manager. He's already enjoyed 4 transfer windows at the club and he's spent over £200 million. And he has made some good signings. We're obviously going to focus on the outgoings next year as well as the incomings because there's still deadwood at the football club that we do need to get rid of. I think next year we will get rid of the likes of Lingard, Rojo, Jones, Romero. Pogba will probably go. Matic could leave. Mata could leave. Igalo will leave when his loan expires. There's been rumours of Daniel James going out on loan. Rumours of Brandon Williams going out on loan. Earlier on in the season there was rumours of Dean Henderson going out on loan. You know what I'm saying? if we can win a trophy this season, and if we can finish in the top 4, the top 3, like I said so many times, that would represent a very good season for Man United. Then that would give us something to build on. It would be absolutely amazing if we won the Premier League title, but like I've already said to you, I'm very sceptical that we will win it. My perception will change if we are second in March, or even if we're top in March. Then I'll start to believe that maybe Manchester United can win the Premier League title. This is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's second full season as Man United manager, and I did say this was always going to be a big season for him. You know, he's learned quite a bit since he's come in as Ole. You know, because he's obviously gained some managerial experience, reflecting how long he's been with us now. He has been in charge of the club for just over 2 years. And he's got a contract with Man United till 2022. So I've already said to you, Solskjaer's priority is leading the club to long-term success. It is. And he's not under any pressure at the moment, is he? You know, reflecting on our good vein of form. He has been under pressure a few times though, because like I've mentioned, we have enjoyed bad periods under him. But it's been up and down, hasn't it, really? We've had some good results, we've had some good performances, we've had some bad results, and we've had... What?
Yeah.
What?
They've just come out and dryer.
Of there?
Yeah. It's in off like that one, isn't it?
No.
Order takeaway now if you want.
Alright.
We'll get fries and a burger.
Yeah, alright.
Just order 2. I'll buy takeaway tomorrow night. Order 2 cheeseburgers, quarter pounder. Don't get half pounder, they're big ones.
Yeah.
Just say 2 cheeseburgers, quarter pounders. I think they come with fries, don't they? Well, that's all you have to order. Order it now if you want, but you'll have to come down for obviously when he comes with it. You'll see him coming in a minute.
Yeah.
So with this.
I don't know.
You know what you're doing?
What?
You're putting too much stuff in. It's going to end up breaking drawers. That's dropped down, is that one? Bev's bought a new microwave. You're going to have to leave door open when you use no microwave. Because it's all chipped, that one, so she's gone and bought a new one. She's got it for Mazda. What have you done with this? Probably have to see Bev to try to sort it out. I think it's come off runner. Just have a look a minute. I know what it is, it's them there, they don't wear. Dropping from one of that.
Yeah.
Let's see if ever about some horses. Could have buying some more really. I've done it best I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Put them there. The few of your clothes, right? To save you from fucking doing that to drawers, put them on here.
Yeah, alright.
Pile them up there.
Right, I'll order it soon.
Well, it's 7:30, order it at 8 or something, 7:45 something like that.
Alright. Sorry, I was just doing something with my drawers there, sorry about that. Yeah, so where was I? Yeah, so we've had some good results, had some bad results and all of that, but yeah. You know, we appointed Ollie in December 2018 and he's been permanent Man United manager since March 2019, hasn't he? But, you know, I've already told you the thing that concerns me about Ole is his decision making, because in a lot of his games at Man United he has been tactically naive. But there again, there's been some games where he's showed tactical flexibility, and that's come in a lot of the big games, especially last season, because our record against the top 6 sides last season was good. You know, people have been saying he's out of his depth at the football club, especially earlier on in the season. But he does deserve credit as well, you know, for getting us to the semi-finals of the EFL Cup this season, getting us up to second place in the league. You got to credit him for what he did in his first full season, which was last season. I like the way he has promoted the youth. He's got rid of some of the deadwood since he came into the club. So there you go. So basically what you can say is that Solskjaer and the players are learning the United way, like Lee Dixon recently said. That was reflecting on our 1-0 win against Wolves. But for the last 7.5 years, we have been playing catch-up. You know, we've had different managers with different philosophies. You know, we spent over £1 billion on players since Ferguson left. You know, we've got players on big wages at the club. You know, you've got De Gea on 375 grand a week. You've got Maguire on a good 200 odd grand a week. You've got Rashford on a good 200 odd grand a week. Is it 300,000 with add-ons included? I heard. Lingard's on 100 grand a week and he doesn't even get in the team now. You've got Pogba on, what, 290 grand a week. So there you go. But yeah, anyway, on my next video, I will be giving you my starting 11 prediction. So anyway, guys, that's everything's updated today. Drop your comments, likes below on the channel. If you do, consider subscribe as always, and take care. God bless. See you all again very, very soon.